What you're about to watch is a completely raw, basically unedited, and basically uncut version of a Lions fan reaction to this week's game for the Detroit Lions. So if you're a fan of this team and you want to join in on the misery and little bit of optimism that we have, go ahead and join this Detroit Lions community by subscribing right here and hitting that bell notification so you don't miss any of the Michigan sports action. Now, without further ado, here's that reaction that you came for. Enjoy. Alright, so the Lions blow it once again. This time we go up 14-0. Great start. I mean, you knew that the Saints were going to come back, right? But we go up 14-0. Stafford gets it to Swift. Great touchdown catch by Swift on that one. Everything was right up the middle. We had the long play to Danny Amendola, 53-yard catch, I think it was. A lot of things cooking. Saints defense was showing a lot of susceptibilities, especially up the middle. So we go up 7-0. Brees comes out, first play of his drive, gets deflected, and interception Detroit. Touchdown to Kenny Galladay. Everything was smooth, 14-0. Now, we knew the Saints were going to come back. We're not stupid. Our defense is terrible. The Saints offense is very, very good, despite what people might tell you. But the way they came back and the way they roared ahead, it's just unacceptable if you're a Detroit fan. They score on the next 5 possessions, and not only do they score touchdowns. Touchdowns. 7 points. In the National Football League, they go up 35-14 before we start to get our heads out of our butts. Stafford played pretty well, as he usually does, but in games like this, he's always due up for that bad play, and in this case, it was that interception. It was 14-14, probably one of the more pivotal points in this game, and you can point back to a lot of them, but in this game, he threw a terrible interception. Just earlier on that drive, he threw it to Jesse James, and he gave his tight end a chance to catch the ball over a smaller cornerback, and catch the ball he did. Jesse James made an excellent play on the ball and just took it from the cornerback or safety, whatever he was. He was tiny, that's all I know. Okay, and I'm not making fun of him being tiny. I'm 5'6", so I got no room to talk. But that's why I'm not in the NFL also. So anyways, later on in that possession, we go to Hawkinson in the end zone, and Stafford, in a questionable move, just completely throws it to the cornerback, short arms it. Saints get the ball, they drive right down our throat, score a touchdown, go up 21-14. They end up going into the half 28-14. And Detroit just looks like doo-doo for the rest of the half. Our offense is good. I'm not going to lie. It's good. We scored 29 points today. We've scored in the low 20s to mid 20s and high 20s all season, right? But our defense is just putting us in positions where our offense has to do too much, and we're never going to win consistently with this defensive effort. Now, I know we don't have Justin Coleman, and that's made a difference for sure. But we did get Desmond Trufant back today, and we still look like garbage. We end up stopping the Saints, making them punt twice in a row, and that's fine. And then we score a touchdown, and then what I really do like, and I will give the Lions kudos on this, we score another touchdown, make it 35-27, and in a smart move, because I'm thinking there's no way we're going to win this football game unless we go for 2. But I've always been a big fan of going for 2 when the pressure's off, so that you don't have much to lose. If we don't get a 2-point conversion in that situation, if we're not successful on it, we're still down 35-27, and we can go down the next series and get the 2-point conversion. Okay, then the pressure is on. But instead, you do it when the pressure's not on. You get the 2-point conversion, you make it 35-29, you put all the pressure on the New Orleans Saints to convert. So I like that. 35-29, we have all 3 of our timeouts. We just got to stop the Saints. Now, the problem is we had already stopped them twice in a row. You can't really ask for too much more against a high-powered offense in the New Orleans Saints, and we had given up 5 touchdowns, like I said, before those 2 punts. So I didn't really have a lot of high hopes. And let me be honest with you, I didn't have a lot of high hopes going into this game in general. The Saints started the week as a 4-point favorite, then they moved down to 3 before the game, and I was like, that's way, way too helpful for the Lions. Because we're going to lose big to the Saints. I thought about 13 or 14 points, and it was surely looking that way. Okay, so I took the Saints to cover. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you guys just because I'm a Lions fan. If you're a Lions fan, you should know. We knew that we were going to lose to the Saints more likely. So that's where I will give a little bit of a clap to the Lions, because even though we lost in typical Lions fashion, gave up 35 points unanswered, which is unacceptable at any level. We still were competitive. We did jump out to a lead, and we did make it a ball game late, so I'll give them that. And we didn't cover the spread by any means. I knew we wouldn't, but we did make it competitive in the long run, and so as a Lions fan, that is something to look forward to. We do got the Jaguars coming up, the Falcons, and the Colts, so some winnable games coming up, much easier than this stretch that we've been on with the Packers and the Saints primarily. But regardless, here's where I'm going to flip out, okay? I'm going to flip out. because we have to stop the Saints here on this next drive. We don't the first time around, fine. We blow some of our timeouts. I get it, you know, they got the first down. And even then, I'm like, we're not going to stop them. I feel like they're going to be able to run the clock out. So I was kind of okay with it. What I'm not okay with is the way we gave up the first down the second time around. 1st and 10, we give up a 1-yard gain. Good. 2nd and 9. Perfect. 2nd and 9 was pretty frustrating because it's 2nd and 9 and you have Taysom Hill in a shotgun formation. He's had 2 carries for 0 yards up to that point. He's only in there for one thing and one thing only. You know what the play's going to be, and you give up 6 yards. Now that play's been successful for them much of the year and a lot in general. But we knew what was coming and we gave up 6 yards still. So then you make it 3rd and 3. And I'm like, well, we're probably going to give this up. But let's at least make it difficult for them to get. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of thought they were going to do like a short route pass. Maybe like a rollout to Brees and a couple options, or like a play action to the running back and then the running back goes out on a route and they get the easy first down, okay? They do a pitch left, okay? That already shouldn't be that difficult to defend. Not for 3 yards. We should be able to stop that. We should be able to have the manpower to stop that. I'm not surprised that we didn't. We gave up who knows how many rush yards to the Saints today. But the ease at which they got the first down was so indicative of the game as a whole. It's unbelievable. They didn't even have to work for that. Alvin Kamara already had the first down 2 seconds into the play. And there was no Lions player to be found. As soon as this ball was snapped and the ball was pitched, I was like, that's a first down. There's nobody there. There's nobody that can tackle him. What were we doing there? Again, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be a pass play. So I give them a little bit of a shake there, a little bit of an okay there. But the fact of the matter is, you gotta have somebody out there to defend that play. There's nobody. And they got it. And they run out the clock, and that's it. And that was so indicative of what the game was as a whole today. The Saints were just running at way too many yards per clip. They averaged like 5 yards per carry, but it felt like more than that. If it weren't for Taysom Hill before his 6-yard gain, if it wasn't for his 2 carries for 0 yards, probably would have been more like 5.5 yards per carry. It was pretty pathetic out of the Lions defense. The Lions have got to get stronger up front. They've just got to get better on defense in general. The defense, as I said, going into the season, I have plenty of videos that you can look in the past. I knew the defense was going to blow a lot of games for us, and they are blowing them indeed. The offense is coming to play. Could get better on offense. Could definitely give Hawkinson some more targets. Could definitely throw the ball more to Galladay. You got to throw it to your guys, okay? And I'd like to see Swift get the ball more too. He's been pretty electric when he does have the football in his hands. You got to do better on offense, but for the most part, it's not on the offense. It's on the defense. The defense has been terrible. And until we start to get better in that scenario, we're going to continue to lose. And I'm going to continue to have to make videos like this each and every time for reaction. When I do reactions, I want them to be happy. I want them to be fun. I want them to be wins. I don't want them to be this. You might. Y'all might enjoy these more. The view showed that y'all enjoy these more. But I want to be happy. So next week I'm asking the Lions, make me happy. We're playing the Jaguars. Make me happy. Okay? Shouldn't be that difficult. It's the Jaguars. Until next time, guys, like this video if you liked it. If you're a Lions fan, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. We do so much Lions material here. We commentate the game live. We do all the reaction videos. We're going to be doing the Wolverines when they start up on October 24th. We do have football, baby. We'd love to have you on the channel. Join the community. Be a part of the crew, all right? Not much of us on YouTube. We got to support the ones that are there. We appreciate it today, and we'll see you guys next time. Go Lions. Even in defeat, go Lions.